Blow hot, blow cold. This story has been written by Dr. Zakir Hussain, former President of India. Let's revise what we understood. Bali Satya was surprised how woodcutter is using his blow from his mouth both for warming his hands and cooling his boiled potatoes. Here, lady is blowing from her mouth to spread fire. If you keep your palm near your mouth, it is warm. If you keep your palm little away, it, you will feel cool air, as due to the distance, your warm air gets mixed with the cool air. You can see here in the two girls' picture. Now, if your body temperature and the temperature outside differ, then you will find it different. If outside air is less than your body temperature, you will feel cold. The air coming out of your body, you will be warm. If outside air is more than your body temperature, you will feel hot. The air coming out from your body, you will feel it cold. Now here you are seeing the glass and specs. The surface of the glass or spectacles is cold compared to our body heat. So when air touches the surface, the water vapor in the air changes into water droplets. So we can clean our glasses. Now Didi is blowing warm air on handkerchief. This will not allow blood to clot. Next picture, observe the hands of and guess whether air is blown from the mouth will be warm and where the air will be cool. Due to your force of blow, the paper is moving in the first picture. In the second picture, the hole is small and the blow is very forceful. And so it is making noise. We call it whistle. Whenever the hole is small, the force will be more. There are many other things by which we can also make sound, that means whistle. Make it and enjoy. Here, we can see the air occupies space. You can find out by measuring your chest before air you inhale, in your lungs and after inhalation. You can also count how many times did you breathe in 1 minute, and this will show you how healthy you are. Due to air, we can hear sound in the third picture. Now moving of snake shows the direction of air, how the air is moving. They all are musical instruments. We can hear different types of sounds due to air, which are scientifically made keeping the distance of less or more. Now, the two children are talking. This is also because of air. Now down we can see the person playing with the water and the air, with different capacity of water and air. The different sound will come from here. Now this is the diagram inside of our ear. How we hear, read the diagram carefully, you will understand how we hear. Now this is the way how our ear works. So always keep your ear clean, but do not put sharp thing inside your ear or water. It will damage your eardrums. Now these all things happens, you can guess due to the force of the air. Now, what are the properties of air? Air exert pressure. That means air has pressure. Air takes space. You can see the balloon. When you put air, the girl is putting the air, blowing in the balloon, and balloon is becoming big. That means it is occupying space. But here you can see the hanger. When we remove the air, the side which the balloon is full is heavy, isn't it? So the air has a mass and air is also having weight. When air is heated, it expands. You can see in this 3 diagram here, you can see it is expanding. And when air is cool, it shrinks. You can see here in the next bottle how the air is, it is shrinked. The air molecules are always in motion. That means air is always moving. It will never stop. Hot air will become light. The molecules will go away very far and it will go up. In the cold air, the molecules will become very near. It will become heavy and it will come down. Again, it will touch the warm surface of the earth and it will go up. So it will keep on moving. Air has resistance. When it is a force of air and you want to move, the air will stop you. So when it is very windy, one day you try it. Air speeds up when being forced through a narrow opening. So now you read this diagram of aeroplane, understand, and then you will understand how the aeroplane moves forward. Now enjoy this in the warm air, hot air balloon. The air becomes light and it will take you up. Oh, why we want to sit near the windows? Because we want what? Fresh air. And so we feel always fresh. Now see the next diagram. What is the amount of oxygen we find in the air? Only 21%. That also we are ready always to pollute by different ways. If you keep open your house dustbin, that is also polluting our air. You know one thing? On your head, always you are carrying air. That is 14.7 pounds of air per square inch. Per square inch, 14.7 pounds of air you are carrying wherever you go. So first you find out the size of your head and then calculate and see how much air you are carrying always. These are the instruments shows the direction and force of air. Make one of them. We will do some experiments and activities to see what we learned is correct or not. First, read it properly. Secondly, do all experiments in front of your parents or any elder person. These are the interesting points that you should know before doing experiment or after doing experiment. So read about it. Now this is the experiment 1. See what happens if air and water, if water is hot or when the water is cold. As you tease and trouble your friends in the same way, air and water also has a relationship of a friend. This is the experiment 2. Now this is the experiment 3, experiment 4, experiment 5. This is one activity. These are the experiments with bottles. There are 4 different experiments. Try it. Do it. This is full of mathematical calculation. If you want your kite to fly in the air, not how you make it. There is a calculation. Go to the Google, find out the calculation. According to that, you make it. And then the hole you are going to make to tie the thread should also be just like a pin. Very small, not very big. Have you understood? Try it and see whether your kite is flying or not. Make it all these things and see how the things are moving and why it is moving. This is a barometer. This is an instrument used in finding out the air pressure. Make yourself. Oh, read and enjoy. Make a vacuum cleaner for your own house. Now, what is an atmospheric pressure? How the balloon is moving upward. Observe this picture. Are you one doing this? What about the garbage? Are you a participant? To make our air dirty, polluted? You should help city and your area to get it clean. The children are imagining, oh my God, see how they have cut the tree and making multi-story building. If the tree had grown, how it would have been. They are feeling so bad. Why people are cutting the trees? We should not cut the trees. We should use cycle instead of car and scooters. So now the children want to plant the sapling of the trees. If we don't take care of our nature, then what is happening? This is what is going to happen to our lungs. We will fall sick. I hope you understood and you will be doing all the experiments and enjoy. Thank you, children.